Hello everyone, welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're returning to this channel. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And for those of you who are maybe interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, I want to let you know all the information about booking that is in the description box below. So go right ahead and scroll down below to get your information. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at your person's late night thoughts about you and about your connection. So what's going through their head and mind and other parts of their body, wink wink, when they are thinking about you late at night. So what's happening there? This is going to be a mature reading, so there's going to be some adult content here. That's why there's also an 18+ mark on this one. Other than that, yeah, let's see your groups. So for group number 1, we are going to be using the rose quartz crystal. I just couldn't resist putting a rose quartz here today. So this is going to be group number 1 here. For group number 2, we have this Shiva Lingam crystal. Very beautiful crystal from India here. And for group number 3, we have pardon me, for group number 3 here, we have the green Aventurine crystal. All right, so this gorgeous green Aventurine for good luck, prosperity for group number 3. So I would invite you now to maybe pause this video if you feel like you need to pause it to dive deeper into these groups, dive deeper into the messages meant for you. You can drink a little bit of water, you can take a few deep breaths, you can call your person to mind, to your mind's eye, and connect with their energy. You can ask the question, what are this person's late night thoughts of me? And then feel yourself guided to a specific group, a specific crystal. Over here, you can also be guided to a specific timestamp. I have all the timestamps for each specific group listed in the description box down below and also pinned in the comment section down below. So make sure to scroll down below and check out your reading over there. With that being said, I'll see everyone in your chosen groups, and if you feel like you need a little bit more time picking right now, this is the perfect time to pause the video at this point. Hello, my beautiful group number 1. So if you picked the rose quartz crystal today, this is going to be your reading for what are your person's late night thoughts of you. So we're going to start off with some general tarot, some general messages about them and what's going on late at night when they think of you. So we're going to start off with this Hermetic Tarot deck for this group and then see where that takes us today. So Spirit, please, for group number 1, for the Rose Quartz Collective here. So what were their person's late night thoughts, or what are their person's late night thoughts? On group number 1 here, what are the late night thoughts here, please? Right, so we have the Last Judgment. Okay, interesting, we had the Judgment card. The Spirit of the Primal Fire is here with us. I feel like, yeah, your person is getting strong insights, strong messages about this connection late at night when they're thinking about you. They might be getting like aha moments regarding your interactions here. They might be getting like aha moments concerning you, concerning your connection, concerning maybe some actions they have taken towards you here. What else? There's something here. There's like there's the energy of almost like waiting for something to happen that's coming through this card here as well. So this person late at night, they feel like they are in a certain type of energy in which they are like on a wheel, like a Ferris wheel or something like that. Like they have almost like in one point in their life decided to sit on this wheel, and now they're sort of going with that, going with the flow, and they can't stop the wheel. It feels like that. It's like that type of insight that they're getting. Like, I chose this and now I am in for the ride, and I can't stop the ride because I'm so very invested with myself, with my energy in this ride, and I'm just in it for the whole process, the whole journey. I'm in it for that. That's how this feels like. That's how this energy feels like. I'm not feeling like this person is 100% consciously aware of this energy. It is something that they are living through, however. So they are living through it, but they are not like reflecting on it, at least not reflecting on it too consciously, is what's coming through here. All right, so that's one message that I have for you here. So let's see what else. We have the Foolish Man, we have the Princess of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so the Spirit of Ether with the Foolish Man here. This person, they want to, your person wants to make a move towards you. They want to start something new. They want to sniff it out. Okay, they want to sniff out the territory, Spirit is saying here, and they want to try out what's really happening here, what's happening in your connection. They want to take that leap. They want to take a leap of faith towards you here, is what's coming through. With the Princess of Cups here, with the Knight of Swords, like these are very, very beautiful cards. Like this person, they want to express how they have been feeling towards you, how they have been beginning to feel towards you. With the Princess of Cups, that's the Page of Cups, and it's a very gentle card. It's a card of beginnings, like emotional beginnings. And for you here, it feels like you're a person, like at least late at night, they're thinking about you very tenderly, in a very tender, sweet manner. At least not until now, not until this point, we don't have any like strong sexual energy or strong sexual impulses coming through here. Like, yes, they are thinking about you bodily. Spirit is saying they're thinking about your body, especially your breasts here. It doesn't have to be, maybe your chest area for men here, they're thinking about your body, but they are not so sexually invested. They're more like tenderly connecting to your energy and tenderly approaching your connection. They're more emotionally invested here, it feels like, than just sexually invested. And it feels like they want to communicate this to you with the Knight of Swords. They want to say how you make them feel, how sweet they feel around you, how cute they find you, and your appearance and your laugh and everything about you here. So this is just like overall very, very cute energy that I'm picking up here. And this person, like, they feel like late at night they're thinking about how to maybe make a move towards you, and they're trying to gain insight here with the Last Judgment about what to do, how to do it, how to make this new beginning happen for you. So let's see what else comes through here. For group number 1, what are their person's late night thoughts of them, please, Spirit? What are their person's late night thoughts? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, and we also have here like a few cards. We have the 9 of Cups reversed over here. So 9 of Cups reversed, this is the Lord of Material Happiness reversed. And also we have here the Lord of Material Trouble with the 5 of Pentacles coming through. So I feel like your person, they are maybe, it feels like they are being a little bit anxious about the material world, especially maybe their finances here with the 5 of Pentacles. With the 9 of Cups here, I'm picking up more the energy regarding happiness, like material happiness in terms of finding happiness in the physical reality, finding the partner they want to be with. I feel like they are struggling with maybe some thoughts of not being good enough, or this being maybe too good to last, this being too good to happen to them. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the 4 of Swords here as well. So we have the Lord of the Wild and Fertile Land here with the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Lord of Rest from Strife here with the 4 of Swords. So what I'm getting here is that I feel like for most of you, your person has been really struggling with maybe feelings of lack, or feelings like they maybe don't have enough, or feelings like they might be losing things that they have manifested, that they have gained in their life through maybe hard work, or just doing things that they really really enjoy, and they have been struggling with that lack, that feeling of it's going to leave me, or this good thing, this good fortune, this good luck, whatever it was for them, it's going to leave me. They have been struggling with those thoughts a lot. And what I'm seeing here is that they are taking like slow progress away from that. But, at the same time, they are thinking about that. They're still considering those thoughts, but they are sort of reflecting on them. They're contemplating them. They are approaching all of these issues that they themselves have from a more observant type of attitude. So they are not just pulled in, connected, attached to those feelings as much, but they are more approaching that from a position of the observer, from a position of mindfulness, and they are trying to contemplate what this means for them, and if this is really true, and where this is coming from. This also happening here under the Last Judgment is making me feel like this is something that maybe it's like an ancestral thing that they're struggling with, that it's not just their thing, but something they have inherited from their ancestors here as well. The type of worry about money, for example, or worry about this relationship lasting for me. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. They are taking slow and steady progress towards you. However, with the Knight of Pentacles, it is indeed a slow card, but it is also a card that gets you there. So slow and steady wins the race. It's what's coming through here. And it's the Lord of Wild and Fertile Land. So yes, it's wild. It requires some time to get through it, but also it's very, very fertile. So whatever does come through it, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be, the best fruit you have ever eaten. So yeah, that's what your person's basically going through. They're going through trying to approach their worries about how they might be good enough from a more observant type of personality, and they're doing like this in a slow manner. They're doing that slowly. They're slowly approaching themselves. They're slowly approaching their worries, their lack mentality, or their belief structure, and they're slowly shifting that, it feels like here. Even though sometimes it really pulls them down deeper, and they get really sad, and they feel like they can't have you, or they can't have this relationship ever, and it's not going to be there for them. It's never going to happen because of, I don't know, whatever reason that they're making themselves believe. But still, then they start to take a step back. They start to detach a little bit from these thoughts, and they start to look at the thing from a more higher perspective, from an observant perspective, and more mindfulness comes in, and then they start to understand that they can be good enough, that they can be the one person for you here, and that they can indeed have you, and they can walk forward in this relationship, and they can allow themselves to take the next step towards you. So let's see what else comes through here. What else? What are their late night thoughts here, Spirit, please? What are group number one's person's late night thoughts here, please? Anything else here? Yes, we have the Star. Yes, they are very, very hopeful in this connection. We have the Star. This is Aquarius energy coming through here. So yeah, they're very, very hopeful about this connection. I feel like their heart is very open towards you, and they trust you a lot, it feels like, This person, they are very trusting. They feel like they can't really have their heart on a sleeve just yet with you here, but they are very, very trusting. They're very, very hopeful that this connection is going to move to the stars, or that this connection is going to develop into something very beautiful for the both of you, or if nothing else, it's going to be a very good learning opportunity for the two of you. But they are very hopeful that they can have this with you, They're very hopeful that this desire is going to come true, and they're going to be with you here. We have the Eight of Pentacles here also, and the Ace of Swords. So they are thinking about communicating to you. We have Lord of Prudence. So yeah, this person, they're being quite, you know, they're being very, very careful, but also a little bit maybe of a prude here. But they're being like very, very careful when it comes to you, when it comes to making a step towards you. They want to communicate very, very clearly with you, but before they do that, they feel like they need to have their shit figured out, you know. They have to have themselves figured out. They have to know what they want. They have to not come towards you with this energy of lack. They feel like, you know, they feel like that would mess this up, or they would come towards you with an energy that you don't necessarily deserve. So they don't want to come towards you with so much baggage. They want to have like a grasp on this, not to resolve it completely, but they want to have like an ownership of this and a grasp over this energy that they're struggling with internally. And they want to come towards you like correctly, you know, with a grasp on their issues, but also with a very clear mindset in regards to how they feel towards you. So yeah, they definitely want to communicate here with both of these cards also coming into this reading, let's say, under the Princess of Cups and under the Knight of Swords here. Like, yeah, they want to communicate, they want to get clear on their issues, and they want to make this work. Like this person, they are strategizing about how to make this work. They are hard at work in this relationship. They want to talk to you. And they're trying to figure out how to talk to you here. So let's see what we have here. We have the Hermetic Tarot on the bottom of the deck. This is a special card. I really like to leave these always in the deck. And this one, to me, like the Hermetic Tarot, this one represents like ancestry and ancient energy, something that has been here for a really long time, and it's very subtle, but it's a subtle energy, but it also represents a lot of things such as astrology, and a lot of things are almost like embedded in it. And it feels like your connection itself, it carries a lot of strength. It's very, very strong. It feels like, at least from this person's perspective and what they're feeling like late at night, they feel like it's a very strong connection. It feels like it is challenging them a lot. They also feel like it's very angelic. It's making them connect with spirit more here with the Star and with the Last Judgment. They're trying to deal through their ancestral issues, which has been brought up almost as a result of this connection, of you stepping into their lives and allowing them to realize these things. So it feels like this person, like overall, they are realizing this spiritual dimension of this connection. They're realizing how they are given this in order to heal their woundings, also their ancestral woundings here. And they are very appreciative of you. We have a lot of soft, sweet love towards you coming through here. So let's see what else we can get. Maybe more sexual messages here, Spirit, please. So for group number 1, what's going on through their mind, through their late night thoughts? I feel like this person is thinking about how they want to cuddle you, how they want to just lie on the couch with you and cuddle you and just spend time with you. And also how they want to wake up next to you in the morning and, you know, just smell your hair, smell your breath, you know, just all of those things. They want to have that experience with you. They want to have that person next to them who they could cuddle, who they could be with, who they could be together with, you know, who they could be like fully connected with, bodily and physically here. So yeah, they're basically wishing on that. It just feels like very sweet energy. Just very, very sweet here. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups, exactly. Like they want this. They want the cuddliness, the cuddled relationship. And if they are thinking about sexual activity or sexual intercourse with you, like they are thinking about it through this very cuddly nature, you know, they want to cuddle you, they want to caress you, they want to love you, they want to just kiss you all over, and they want your intimate moments, your sexual moments to be just very, very sweet, very cozy and slow and just very gentle, is what's coming through here. Like this person, they want to smell your hair, they want to smell your neck, they want to kiss your neck. I just, you know, they want to embrace you and hold you in their embrace, and they're just daydreaming about that all the time. Feels like here, when they're thinking about you sexually, they're daydreaming about that. So let's see what else here. We have the Hermit coming through, and we also have the Three of Cups coming through reversed here. All right, so with the Hermit, with the Three of Cups, or both of these do have like a connotation of there being a third party present. So maybe there is a third party present with you, or there is like a third party here that this person feels like they have to release here with this Five of Pentacles, or there's some like residue of that still present here. But there is someone else, there is something else present here, because we have the Hermit here. I feel like this is strongly representative of your person, and we have, you know, the couple here, someone else, you know, having fun and being in a relationship. So I feel like maybe your person might think that you maybe have someone else, or if you don't have someone else, they're just asking themselves if they're good enough for you here. Maybe they, you know, just don't think that they're good enough, maybe because of status, maybe there is like an age gap, maybe there is something that's putting you two apart, and they just might feel like, you know, I can't reach up to this person to have them and be with them. With the Three of Cups, like here reversed, I'm getting like a strong message that there is something else involved here, like a third thing. Doesn't have to be a third party person, it can also just be, you know, some job related things that are messing up this connection, or not allowing this connection to come together, come to fruition. Maybe there have been some delays due to something like a job, maybe a disease or something like that, someone having to travel somewhere else. But there is definitely something that is stepping up into this connection that's not allowing it to resolve or move forward quickly, or allow it to have a new beginning quickly. And this is making this person reflect a lot upon themselves, reflect a lot about their sexual urges and how they actually feel towards you and what they actually want. It feels like they have to rekindle their fire here, and Spirit is wanting them to rekindle their fire. But also it feels like this person, they have to first recognize what brought them here, and recognize what type of beliefs do not serve them anymore. But you know, that's like Spirit coming in now, saying those things. That's not like this person's conscious thought currently. This person's conscious thought is they do feel a little bit sad that you are not with them. That's their conscious thought when they're late at night thinking about, you know, they're daydreaming, they're fantasizing about having you in their arms. And at the same time, they are recognizing the harsh reality of really not having you at that moment, and they are trying to then figure out, okay, how can I make this happen, or why am I not having this person, what type of belief am I holding on to that I'm not having this person just now over here, you know, what do I need to release, what do I need to shift for this to happen, what type of thing in the the 3D, oh my god, what am I saying, what type of thing in the 3D do I need to shift in order to help make this happen for me? So yeah, that's what they're thinking of. So let's see what else for group number 1 here. Okay, wow, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, they are just this person, they are head over heels for you. Like they consider you to be the whole package, the complete everything, you know. This card, it's making me feel like the World card in tarot as well. So like this person does think the world of you. They want to just be with you. They love your body, they love your chest, they love your shoulder area as well here. You know, their upper chestal area is something that's very, very attractive to this person. They also really like your hair. They do think about going through your hair a lot with their hands, just feeling that silky or soft quality of your hair. If you don't have, you know, silky soft quality, maybe feeling your curls as well. This person, they're also fantasizing about, you know, just having like a very romantic dinner with you. Maybe, you know, also having like a very sexy or intimate date with you on their couch, maybe drinking wine. Like wine is strongly coming to the picture here, or maybe drinking wine, having a little bit of chocolate, maybe some strawberries, things like that. You know, this person, they're thinking about those things with you and having that happen, like somewhere, maybe even on a trip. Maybe you know, you two can take a trip together, go somewhere to a specific destination. Like that's something that's on their mind. They're also just thinking about, you know, inviting you to their house and presenting you with these things and then having a beautiful talk with you. But it feels like they are also a little bit afraid of actually doing that because of rejection here, the possibility of that. But overall, they just love you, they admire you, they lavish you, they love your body. You know, this person, they're just blah. They're just so, you know, head over heels of you here. So yep. They want to kiss you, like all of those things. They want to have you. They want to have victory with you. They want to be together with you. They want to touch your body. They want to touch your butt here, you know, regardless of gender. Like this person wants to touch your butt. They want to cradle you. Yeah. Let's see what else comes through with these cards now. So some more sexual messages maybe. What else? For group number 1, please, Spirit. What else is coming through for them? Okay. Oh, we have the twin flame coming through. So yeah, this might be a twin flame for most of you. If you don't resonate with twin flame necessarily, this is also a very strong soulmate connection, or, you know, a sacred union connection. So for those of you maybe trying to understand this better, we also have art, poetry, music. Yeah, this person may be very artistic, maybe very good with their words, maybe a poet of some kind, or they might be making music. And it feels like this person, they want to share that with you. They also want to engage in these activities with you, like go to museums with you. I feel like late at night they are thinking about going to specific museums with you, going through gallery openings with you, maybe going to opera with you even, or, you know, ballet or something like that, maybe, or you know, going to a concert, like rock or something like that. You know, they're thinking about going to specific events with you, asking you out to these specific events. Again, they are quite terrified of asking you out here because of fear of rejection, because they feel like they're not good enough, at least in some way, when it comes to you here. So let's see what else comes through for group number 1, please, Spirit, for group number 1. We have sex drive activation. Yeah, you really activate this person when it comes to horniness, when it comes to them wanting you, when it comes to them just wanting to be with you, wanting to be in your presence. I feel like this person late at night, they're also remembering occasions when you two were together, and they are like fantasizing about how those things might have gone if they were a little bit more forward with their sex drive activation, if they actually stepped forward towards you, you know, how that would work out with you guys if they were to let go of tension that they are holding towards you. Like, yeah, they're playing out these different scenarios, these different possibilities of how a certain interaction might have gone with you if they were a little bit more forward with their own wishes, with their own desires, if they actually stepped forward towards you, talked to you more, asked you about certain things, and may even be like make their desire known here. They don't want to be too forward about that. They feel like it should develop over time, but they do want to make some type of indication towards you that yes, they are interested in you also sexually here, is what's coming through. Or at least they are fantasizing about how they can make it, make their sexual desires towards you more apparent. That's basically their fantasy here. We also have I surprise myself with you here. So they definitely do surprise themselves with you a lot. Maybe this person is not used to having these types of fantasies. Maybe you're not their type, their usual type, which is usual with the twin flame here. Oh, we have Eros. So yeah, there's a lot of passion here, at least like internally. There's a lot of passion, even though this person might not show it in the external world. There's a lot of sexual activity going on inside. There's a lot of love flowing through them. We have here sex appeal is an inside job. So this person is at the same time realizing late at night that sex appeal is an inside job. It's something that comes from the inside. It's like an attitude that you're holding, that you're wielding towards the world. And the things do come to you when you have that type of mentality. So they're trying to cultivate that. We have honeymoon here. Yes, this person, they're daydreaming about just taking you on a trip, going somewhere with you, like traveling with you. They're fantasizing about just taking you away from, away from this world that you have found yourself in, and just starting a whole new life with you even. They're just wanting to start things over here with honeymoon. It feels like they just want to have a sweet connection, honey and moon, something that's going to be very sweet late at night. They want that with you. They want to start over with you. This is a strong energy of wanting to start over, just wanting to travel to somewhere and start their life over again without this baggage that might even be holding them back. For at least for some of you, like it feels like there's something in their external 3D reality right now that's holding them back, that's not allowing them to move forward or make this step forward towards you, even though they really want to. They really want a new beginning with you with this honeymoon. So let's see what else. For group number 1, please Spirit, what else are their late night thoughts here? What else is coming through here? Okay, so we have sexual flow state, we have joking around, and we have I daydream about you often. We have intimacy here on the bottom of the deck as well. So yeah, this person, they like being in a sexual flow state with you. It feels like you have awakened this within them. It feels like they might have been a little bit sleeping on their sexual vibes, their sexual pleasure recently, but you really awoke their sexual flow. And we have joking around here, like they are also fantasizing about how they could be joking around with you, how they could be playfully teasing you a little bit here and there, how they could, bring that into your conversations. So I feel like they are really liking this energy. They're liking to connect with it late at night, and even when they're in the shower, I'm getting they're thinking about different scenarios in which they could like tease you a little bit, or they could connect with you in such a very cute, almost like a little bit spiky way, in which they maybe bring out certain remarks that are joking in quality, but also have like an underlying message of I feel this intimacy with you, I feel this sexual between the two of us. I also have I daydream about you often. So yeah, this person is daydreaming about you. Like for some of you, they're also thinking about sharing this with you and telling you these things. With all of those sword cards here, they are thinking about telling you that they do daydream about you, that they do think about you often here. But I feel like they first of all have to get through this energy, this 5 of Pentacles energy that's holding them back, that's not allowing them to step forward. And I feel like your person is definitely very aware of having to work on themselves, first of all, having to work on these issues that they have before they can feel like they can step forward towards you and start off something new with you here. So let's get you now some Moonology cards just to see where this is going, what's happening with this connection. So where is this going? Spirit, please, what's happening with this connection for group number 1 in the future? What message do you have for this connection? Any type of guidance that you might have for this connection? Okay. So we have you are good enough, you have meditate and contemplate, and you have bring love into the situation. I feel like you are mirroring your person quite a lot, at least with these cards. Like these messages are meant for both of you, of course, with this being a sexual, strong, spiritual union. Of course, you two guys are mirroring each other in this situation. So bring love into this situation, bring love towards your person and also towards yourself. Here, Spirit is asking you. We have here new full moon in Virgo, so realize that you are good enough. This might be a good time to just go through your life a little bit and make note of everything that you're proud of about yourself. Like we tend to be so like disregardful in regards to what we have achieved or what we have done in our lives, and it's almost like, yeah, you do something and then a new desire, a new option or a new thing comes up and you're like, yes, I want to achieve that, but you tend to forget that you have already achieved so much, you have already gone through so much in this lifetime, and it's important to take some time off and just make a note of that. Maybe just take out a notebook, a journal or whatever, a piece of paper, and write down all of your achievements on that list, just that you can remind yourself how awesome you are, how good you are, and the fact that you are good enough, that you deserve beautiful things coming into your life, and you don't have to be a perfectionist all the time here with this full moon in Virgo. So this energy is also mirroring them here with this 5 of Pentacles, feeling like they are not good enough. And I feel like as soon as you shift this in your energy, you're also going to by default allow them to shift this energy within themselves more quickly. So yeah, like it's very beautiful connection to have, because you can allow, you know, yourself to shift, and through yourself shifting you help your person shift here as well. And we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So yeah, this is the energy that you have to match. Like your person is already in a very deep meditative and contemplative situation, energy, and this connection, and it's important for you to match them in this connection as well, in this energy. It's important to meditate a little bit on this connection, what you expect of it, what you want it to be. Also what you want to shift, or what in the 3D does not necessarily fit your wishes, your desires, and how you can shift that to allow yourself to bring into new energy and to allow yourself to be a match towards what you are wanting to achieve here. So just be aware of what maybe does not resonate, what does not belong in your life in the 3D, and make an effort of shifting that, changing that, so that it matches more your desire and your life as you want it to be. We have you're very close to achieving your goals here as well with this gibbous moon. So yeah, and don't let the past hold you back. Don't let your past beliefs hold you back in this connection here. All right, so one last card for you guys, a rose guidance. So let's see. For group number 1, one last rose guidance, please, Spirit. What is the guidance for them here? The Holy Grail. Stop the endless search, inner quest. So Spirit is asking you to go deeper within yourself at this moment. This is an interesting similar card to this meditate and contemplate energy. So it's important for you to go deeper within and to mirror that Hermit card here. Your person is coming through it. In this energy, you have to, go deep within and search within for your answers, for what you want to manifest here, for what this relationship means to you. For, search for answers towards also what's holding you back from manifesting this relationship, or why this connection is the way that it is, and what in your relationships in the past can be matched to this energy that you're currently with. So what is holding you back? What what aspect of your past, maybe it's a trauma, maybe it's, you know, a certain a pattern of behavior, a certain pattern in relationships that's holding you back from really manifesting this relationship right here, right now with this person here. All right, so do take that inner quest a little bit, do take that inner reflection, because it's really going to help you find answers and help you manifest this person if that is something that you really want to do. If not, you know, this inner quest is also going to reveal to you why you might not want that and what you might want instead. All right, so with that being said, I'm wishing you guys all the best on your continued life journey. Thank you so much for connecting with me today through these energies. I'm wishing you all the best. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you feel like you want to share something with me and our beautiful community. If you want a personal tarot reading with me, I have all the information about that listed in the description box and listed in the comment section. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. All the prices about readings are also listed in the website. Link to that is in the description box below this video as well, so make sure to check that out. Other than that, I'm just wishing you all the best on your continued life journey. Thank you so much for connecting with me, my beautiful Rose Quartz collective, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon in another one of my videos. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your tarot reading. So if you picked this Shiva Lingam crystal, or if something else led you towards this group today, welcome. This is going to be your reading for what are your person's late night thoughts of you and about your connection. So I'm definitely feeling the Divine Masculine Tarot for this one. I initially thought about using the Hermetic Tarot for all of your readings, but for this Shiva Lingam, I'm like really feeling this one. So let's see why. So for group number 2, please, Spirit, what are their late night thoughts here? What are group number 2's person's late night thoughts? What are their late night thoughts of group number 1? So let's see what comes through. So what are they thinking about, please, Spirit, late at night about group number 2 here? Okay, we have Strength. Interesting card to come out. This energy, it's like it has quite a few messages. One of these is, of course, sexual, and they are trying to basically find strength within to be able to calm the beast within. The beast, of course, meaning their sexual desires. It feels like you're very hot to this person. You're almost too hot to handle to them, and they're really struggling with keeping their hands off you or keeping their cool with you. Like, they find you to be very sexy, they find you to be very activating. Like, their sexual desires get super activated when they are around you. They get super aroused here as well, and they're trying to just settle their energy there late at night. It might be also that your person is masturbating, touching themselves, whatever they have to do to just feel better about this sexual drive, this sexual flow that is being activated internally for them. Another thing here is that they're really trying to be emotionally invested. They're trying to approach this situation, this relationship, from a very open heart. They're trying to be also very emotionally intelligent when it comes to you. So this person, they don't just want to think with their junk. They want to think with their heart. They want to think with their mind of you as well, and of your connection. Even though the physical aspect here in this connection is very strong, this person still wants to approach this with intimacy. They want to approach this by trying to feel into you, see into you, understand you, and get to know you as a person. So they're not just interested in the physical aspect, but they're trying to sort of work through that work through all of those energies late at night. So they're trying to sort of settle their physical wishes, just the physical aspect, and trying to sort of reconnect that aspect with their heart and with their mind there as well. They're trying to come off as very, very grounded towards you is what's coming through here as well. So let's see what else here, Spirit, please, for group number 2. We have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this person's, they might be fantasizing about being with you with different people. You know, threesome, foursome, things like that. That is coming through, or maybe just hanging out with different people and with you here. They might be thinking about different parties where they could meet you or where they could see you, you know, and you know, just maybe inviting more people to their house, maybe where they could see you as well. It's that type of scenario that's coming in their head. Maybe if you two are with other people here, they might want to have like a group sexual activity event or something like that. It's just coming through for some of you. It's for most of you also, you know, just their fantasy, something that they're fantasizing about. It's not necessarily something that they do want to intend to carry through, but it is something that is really arousing them, you know, having you there and have many different people there as well, you know, being with you in that type of context is something that is arousing them, especially if you're dealing with male here. Doesn't have to be, of course, but I'm getting like for most of you, for most of you in that small portion of you, that is the case here. So take that only if it resonates for you. That's a very specific message there. But yeah, what they want here, they want to be with you. They want also to go camping with you. Like this person, they're going through a lot of fantasies of what they actually want to do with you if they get a hold of you, or if, you know, the opportunity presents itself for them to be around you. So they're basically fantasizing a lot and daydreaming a lot about you late at night and what type of activities they could do with you and what type of people they could maybe also invite to do those activities with you. Might also be, you know, to go camping, especially if you're in the months right now leading towards summer. They're maybe thinking about how you could take some type of a vacation, go on a camping trip together, maybe invite a few friends over, and maybe then you could form a more deeper, intimate connection with each other through that. So this person is thinking about that and those events a lot here. Okay, so we have now here the 8 of Wands and we have the Emperor showing up. I feel like with these two cards, it's an interesting energy. What I'm feeling with the 8 of Wands here is this person does not want to be too forward. They don't want to just shoot their arrows all at once and see what that brings forward. They want to be very careful, I feel like they don't want to mess this up. They want to approach this situation very meticulously, very carefully, very patiently is what's coming through here. So they don't want to just be too forward with you. They want to test out the waters, the temperature of the water, the flow of the rocks underneath. You know, they want to get all of that information before they do actually step forward with their intentions in telling you what exactly they want with you here. So they're trying to be very, very careful and meticulous. I feel like late at night they're also thinking about how they can do certain actions without it being too forward or without it being too intense or too impulsive, for example. Like it does feel like this person, they are quite intense. They are quite used to just going for it straightforwardly, just doing things and getting it in a very intense manner. Might be an Aries here or Sagittarius, or for example Leo sign. Doesn't have to be, but I am picking up those energies here for you guys. I'm picking up fire signs because me being a Sagittarius as well, we tend to have like that impulsive quality, just, you know, let's go, just do it, you know, that type of quality that's very impulsive, that's very passionate. But it feels like this person, they're trying to not handle the situation in this manner just now. They're trying to be more like, okay, how can I approach this in a more gentle, careful manner? That's not really how I usually do things, but they feel like in this manner, with so much at stake in your connection, because they really do care about you a lot, they don't want to mess this up. So they're trying to be very, very careful here. Wow, that's just a long-winded explanation about them being careful. And yeah, with the Emperor here, as I said before, Aries is coming through very, very strongly. They want to take a step towards you, but they want to do it in a very responsible, careful, a very delicate, controlled manner is what's coming through with the Emperor here. So they want to have control. They want to take ownership of what they're doing, and what they want to do it correctly is what's coming through. This is a strong divine masculine energy as well. It's about holding space for you to express yourself, and holding space for themselves to be able to express themselves as well as they should and as they feel like they have to, in their authentic way. So they are trying to do it in that manner. They're trying to hold space for themselves. They're trying to create space for you. And they're trying to create the space for both of you to come together in an authentic way, so that you can both express your truths and come through correctly for each other here. I feel like your person, they're coming through in a very beautiful energy here with the Emperor. And also with all of these sexual urges, I feel like they're handling them very, very beautifully. Just like a little bit of a personal opinion here, like I really feel they are handling this very nicely. Yeah, I feel like your person, they like to watch you a lot from the outside. They like to get a lot of information about you here as well with this Emperor. This is giving me an energy of someone observing you a lot from a distance, just trying to gain as much details and as much information about you as possible, so that maybe late at night, when they are done with their job activities, their career things for the day, that they can just sit down on the couch with a glass of wine, so that they can consider what happened there, what did they learn about you throughout that day or throughout that week, that they can now apply and make plans towards getting towards you. So that's basically what's coming through here. They're very, very much planning and gaining information about you, so that they know how to act, so that they know how to approach you in a way that allows them to have success here. Because your person, they're very, very set on success. I feel like they're not going to take no for an answer, and they don't even want no to appear in the vocabulary when it comes to your connection here. So they're trying to make it happen in a way that they are satisfied, but that also you are 100% satisfied with how this whole thing is planning itself out here. So let's see what else comes through here. We have the Three of Swords coming through. We have the Page of Cups. All right. So with these two energies, I'm getting like this person, they don't want to get hurt again. It might be that they have gotten very, very hurt in the past, maybe even in the recent past. No, they might have gotten very hurt in love. And this is why now, when this new love, this new opportunity, this sweetness is presenting itself to them with you, they're trying to play it very cool. They're trying to be very, very careful when it comes to your connection. They don't want to screw this up. They don't want to create heartbreak again. So they want to create this sort of loving atmosphere between the two of you, and have that cultivated into sexual activity, more intimacy, and so on. So they're trying to really approach this whole thing in a very serene, beautiful manner is what's coming through here. They might also want to romance you here for a little while, maybe get you flowers, chocolates, be very considerate of you, or just give you gifts that they feel like they can give you here. Any type of gifts, anything that you might want. I feel like this person is very much the type of person who would like to oblige you and getting you things that you might need or want here with them. So let's see what else. We have here the Knight of Wands, and we have the Patrons card. Okay, so this is a very, very strong message, very clear message as well. Okay, what they're thinking or what they have gained clarity of in your connection so far, but also thinking about you late at night, they have gained clarity that they don't want to just be friends. They don't want to just be your support, whatever that might mean to you. This person, they have realized they have a lot of sexual desire towards you. They are very, very sexually driven. They want to come towards you and they want to, you know, fill in the blank, you so deeply. So they definitely want your body. They want to take you. They want to throw you on the bed and have their way with you here. They know this about them. It's their hardcore truth. And maybe so far you two have been quite mellow. You two have been connecting through the heart a lot. You two have been very more emotionally invested with each other, maybe more as friends, talking to each other, maybe even in more of a career or work setting. You have been connecting with each other so far, but this person, like, they feel like they are done with that. They cannot just have this anymore. They want to have this passion. They want to take action. They want to have you. They want you to be theirs, is what's coming through very, very strongly with these two cards. So let's see what else. Spirit, for group number 2, what are their person's late night thoughts here? Yeah, I feel like they want you to be there, you to be theirs here. Their late night thoughts is they want to let go of burdens. They have been carrying a lot of burdens recently. This is just a lot of pressure. Doesn't just have to be pressure from the external world. It can also be very strong internal pressure. This pressure can also be in terms of this relationship, in terms of this connection, and how sexually driven you make them feel. So they feel like it's been really, really hard for them so far, pun intended there. But yeah, they want to let go of this, and they want to just allow themselves to let go of what they have been carrying for so long. This is basically their message here. They want to let go of this pressure that they have been holding, and they just want to give themselves the release that they have been wanting for such a real time. Pun intended again, but not really, but just I can't help it, words keep flowing out of my mouth. But yeah, like this is meant, of course, in a physical sense, in a sexual sense, but also not in a physical sense, in a sexual sense. They want to let go of the pressure, and they want to let it go also in terms of just their day-to-day life, with things that they have been holding on to, with things that they have taken up and thought that they wanted to handle, but now they're realizing they don't necessarily have to handle that much, and they want to let that go now. So let's see what else. Spirit, for group number 2, one more card here. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles here. Okay, with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like they are still wanting to take some time off to just reconsider what's really happening in this connection. They feel like they want to hold back still a little bit for just a little while, just to maybe handle this pressure that they have been building up for themselves for such a long time, and to let go of that. And they want to just observe for a little bit more what happens between the two of you before they are going to make any proper decisions or any proper actions, or before they're going to talk to you here. Yeah, they're very, very set on being careful here, I'm getting, for this group. Like, this person, they don't want to take any chances. They just want to be 100% careful and sure that they are getting what they are wanting. So let's see. Spirit, please, what else for group number 2? What are their person's late night thoughts here? Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 7 of Cups, we have the Devil card, yep. Yeah, like, they are struggling with their desires. I feel like this person is fantasizing, daydreaming about you so much. Like with Seven of Cups, they have so much fantasy going on in their head here. They're thinking about kissing you, they're thinking about doing this to you, thinking about that sexual pose, this sexual activity that they could do with you. You know, all kinds of scenarios are going through their head about you, and they want to do it with you in so many different ways that it's almost like driving them insane. When they're late at night, they just can't, it feels like they can't necessarily even stop the flow of this sexual activity going through their mind, which is also why the Strength card is here, because they want to, you know, sort of harmonize through those energies, but sometimes it's just very, very strong. Sometimes it's just, you know, taking them over so much, and they just feel like they have to have you here. We do have the Nine of Wands here as well. This one's talking about like a strong connection that's like weighing on them a little bit now. It feels like you have a lot of chemistry, you have a lot of magnetic energy between the two of you. There's a lot of chemistry there, there's a lot of attraction there, and it's like this person finds it very hard to be around you because they don't really always know how to act around you. They might sometimes close themselves off a little bit for fear of being, you know, a little bit too much, or for fear of coming on too strong. So they're trying to just find like a sweet spot, find like a harmonizing, balancing spot between all of those needs that they have and how they want to come forward towards you. So what's happening to them late at night, like they're wanting to understand how they have been acting towards you for so long, but also they want to understand, or they want to sort of play out scenarios, play out energies in which they are interacting with you in a more emotional manner, in which they are not just sexually interacting with you. They want to, you know, work through these sexual activities, these sexual urges that they have towards you, so that they are not, you know, pulled into those directions too much when they are around you. So they're trying to just work through these difficult emotions that they're currently facing, these wants, these desires towards you here. So let's see what else here for group number 2. They're just, what they're trying to do here, they're trying to get themselves to a very clear mindset, a clear mind. That's their goal here. And they know that through this, they will get a clear mind. And when they have a clear mind, they will know what to do. They'll know how to act. But till they have a clear mind, this person, they're going to be like a mess of things because they have so much energy flowing through them. It just feels like it's like this overflow of things just happening in them. And it's like so much that they don't have like a clear mindset where they want to be. Okay, they do have a clear mindset where they want to be. That's inside of you, or, you know, in you. Or to have them be inside of you, whatever, however you want to put that. Also shift that for your specific situation, you know, for your specific gender here. What I want to say here, they want to go towards you. They want to come towards you. They want to have you. They want to be with you. That's like what they are certain of. But how they are going to go about doing that is definitely an issue for them, because they don't want to mess this up for both of you. But they definitely want to communicate with you. They want to move this towards a new chapter in your lives. Like they want to talk to you. They're thinking about talking to you. They're thinking about reconnecting with you more late at night. They're thinking about being with you sexually here as well late at night. So what else, Spirit, please? Yeah, they're thinking about confessing their love towards you. They're basically playing out scenarios about how they could confess their love to you here with this Knight of Chalices coming through. So they're thinking about that. How they can find you alone is also a question that's on their mind. Maybe they have trouble finding you alone, or They feel like maybe it would be maybe inappropriate to just ask you for some alone time here, whatever is your situation. So we have, we have the Magician now, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, they're thinking about how can they manifest this connection, how can they make this work so that you end up in their arms, like physically, so they have you in their arms, so they have you in their bed, so that they can form this beautiful intimate connection that they are wanting with you here. So that's basically what they're trying to manifest. This is such a beautiful card, or these are such beautiful cards to just end this reading on, because I feel like this, both of these cards just sum up this reading so very, very beautifully. Like this person is wanting you, they're wanting this connection, they're wanting to manifest a connection with you, and they are right now working through how to get this done, how to make this happen. This is again strong masculine energy coming through. Like, yeah, they're planning, they're working on this, they're manifesting this. So let's see, Spirit, maybe some message cards for this person. For group number 2, please, any message cards that wants to come through. For group 2, collective, please, Spirit. Okay, spice it up. Yeah, this person, they're thinking about spicing up your connection, moving it to a different level, a higher level, or a level in bed, joking around. Yeah, they are thinking about teasing you a little bit. All of their fantasies do revolve around them teasing you a little bit or playing with you, you know, jokingly and also bodily there. They want to make you squirm, Spirit is saying. We have feminine power and pleasure. Yeah, they definitely want to empower the feminine side of this connection. They want to dive deep into that yoni vibes, those energies of power, grace, beauty, and warmth, love, the womb. You know, this person wants to reconnect with those energies here. And we have full body orgasm. Yep, definitely this person wants to give you a full body orgasm. They want to feel you shaking. What else, Spirit, please? As I said, they're very, very sexual here. We have a lot of red showing up for us here, along with also with some, you know, mind and some heart here. So that's beautiful. So let's see. For group number 2, please, Spirit, anything else that you would like to share? Anything else? Okay, we have romantic gesture, we have Kundalini awakening, we have poetic words. So heart is strongly on this person's mind. You know, they're thinking about romantic gestures towards you. How could they express themselves romantically towards you? And also they are considering what this Kundalini awakening is doing for them, for their awakening in general. How can they reconnect towards you with more heart, with acting through their heart and through connecting with their heart more for themselves there as well. So yeah, how can they also express themselves towards you with these poetic words, and how can they create a honeymoon phase with you here? We also have here, I want to feel your body. We have slowed to perfection on the bottom of the deck, but yeah, they want to feel your body. They want to have a honeymoon with you. They want to move to an entire different location with you and just be with you there without anything from this world holding you to back. Like this person, they almost want to wipe off what they have done in their life till now. They want to start new. They want to start something new with you and just want to maybe even, you know, travel somewhere distant with you and start a whole new life with you. They're daydreaming about that, and they are daydreaming about just saying sweet little nothings into your ear here with poetic words. Such a beautiful, cute thing to do. So let's get you now some Moonology cards just to see where this is going, where this is taking you, or if there are any guidance cards that Spirit wants to share with you. So for group number 2, please, Spirit, for group number 2, any guidance, any, I don't know, anything that they would have to know about this relationship or about themselves in regards to this relationship right now. Anything at all that wants to come through here. All right, so we have here, have faith in your dreams. A personal issue reaches resolution. So full moon in Cancer, something personal that you have been worrying about is going to reach resolution very, very quickly. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So have faith in yourself, have faith in your dreams. Trust that knowledge, insight is coming to you. Just be open to it. Spirit is also saying, don't resist it. Don't say that you don't know. When you say that you don't know, you're already closing off your energy. You're not allowing the energy of you do know or the energy of answers to come into your system. So tell yourself, I do know. I trust myself. I know what I'm going towards. I have faith in myself and in my dreams. And through doing that, the messages and the insights that you need are going to be coming to you much more quickly and in much more effortless fashion, because you're not limiting that energy coming towards you. And prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So beautiful things are coming towards you in the three-dimensional worldscape here. So have your heart, mind, body open towards that coming into your life. I'm also wanting to give you one rose oracle card for guidance here. So for group number 2, please Spirit, one rose guidance, please. A rose guidance for group number 2, please. Thank you. We have the Sun, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. So this is your guidance. Play the Sun, embody the Sun energy. Embody the child energy. Go out and play. Enjoy your life. Do what makes you feel good. Don't try to limit yourself too much, but just enjoy life. Go with the flow. Follow your joy. That's a big one for this one. So whenever you don't know what to do, or if you feel stuck, follow your joy. Whatever would bring you joy at this time is something that's super duper perfect for you. Also, connecting with your inner child. Maybe doing a meditation on your inner child and reconnection with that would be something that's very, very helpful in this situation right now, so that you get a little bit more into the flow of just living life joyfully without thinking too much about it, without worrying too much about it, but just, going with the flow of life and enjoying the vitality and play of life here. All right, so that's all I have for you today, my beautiful group number 2. Thank you so much for connecting with me. It was a true pleasure to read for you today. So thank you so very much to your energy, and also to all of our guides allowing us to channel these messages today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for being present, for being available to us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell if you haven't already, so that you can be notified when I post another video. And also comment if you feel like you would like to share something with me, with our beautiful community over here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about booking one is in the description box below, and also pinned in the comment section down below, so make sure to check that out. If you're interested at looking at prices, I have all the prices listed on my website, which is also in the description box below, and then so in the pinned comment section, so make sure to check that out if you're interested. Other than that, my beautiful, beautiful doves, I'm sending you so much love, so much light on your continued journey, hoping to connect with you soon in another one of my videos, and I'm wishing you all the best. Ciao! Mwah. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked this green aventurine crystal, this one's going to be reading for you. What are your person's late night thoughts of you? So I want to try something a little bit different, and I'm going to start off with some oracle cards for this group. So let's see what's coming through today for this person. What are their late night thoughts here, Spirit? What are their late night thoughts for group number 3 here? So what's coming through for us today? Okay, we have slow down to relax. Enjoy break to enjoy the beauty around you. Okay, so what's going on in their late night thoughts? They're slowing down, they're trying to relax themselves, they are trying to reflect on your connection. Here is what's coming through. Like this person, they're definitely, they're trying to maybe play out the rest of the day that went on with you, without you, and they're trying to understand what went on there. So for example, if you met throughout the day, this person, they're going to start to think about what that meant. What maybe they're going to start overthinking even what that look meant, what their body language meant, what your body language meant, and so on. So it feels like this person is definitely contemplating, they are reflecting a lot on your connection, a lot on your body language, and the words said between the two of you late at night. They might even be playing out the words that have been said between you two, like maybe months ago or weeks ago, things like that. Maybe something really just fell deep inside of them and they feel it still, so they have to reflect upon those things. But it feels like, yeah, they are definitely very much reflecting on you, on the things that you have said to them and how you have acted around them, and they're trying to understand through those interactions how you feel towards them and how they should maybe then act towards you, if it's safe to act towards you or not. Yeah, definitely finding the path here. So they're trying to find the path, what is the right path to take towards you. You are the driver and the navigator. Yeah, they are realizing they are the one who's trying to manifest this, they are the one who is trying to get to you. So they're trying to find out how to go about you, and so that they are not basically stuck in the same loophole, the same cycle over and over again. So like a little bit of a story, like yesterday I was in the city, and I don't necessarily always drive in the center of the city so much. So I live in Slovenia, so I was in Ljubljana naturally. So basically what happened, I went around, I wanted to try to find a parking spot because I was there to help with some type of research, but I ended up like going in the same loophole over and over again because there were like one-way streets over and over again, and I was like trying to find the parking spot over here. This was like my goal destination, but then I was like, okay, I went in here, and then I went in here because there was like a one-way street here, and then I was just like trying to find this space towards this space, but there was like a one-way street over here, and then there was another street that went in here, but then there was another like one-way street pointing over here, and I had to go over and over and over again, like round and round and round, in order to get to this space because I didn't know the route so well. And I feel like this is how your person feels here. They feel like they're going round and round the circle, coming closer and closer towards you here, but not yet there. That's how they are feeling. And they're maybe even trying to figure out how to find the proper way to come towards you. They're trying to figure out what is the most efficient way of this to happen. How can they find the most efficient path towards you so they don't end up like me going round and round in circles for like 10 minutes because you don't know the road so well and you don't know where the one-way streets are so much. All right, so what else? We have make a change here. We also have imagination. Alrighty, so making a change, welcome change into your life. They're trying to make a change in regards to you, in regards to your connection. They're trying to shift things up. They are trying to see what else might happen in your connection. So they're very, very open to new beginnings. They're open to new changes coming in. I do have with this finding the path and slow down to relax. They are not so into the action phase currently. They're not actively taking steps, but they're like passively trying to figure out which steps to take. They're passively trying to plan ahead on what path to take towards you. They're definitely imagining a lot about what to do, how they should act. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. Yes, they are trying to figure out with their mind what the most efficient way to get towards you is here, and how they should go about doing that. With imagination here, I'm also getting that this person is like fantasizing so much about you. They have so many fantasies about you, like sexual fantasies, but also like very regular fantasies, such as going out for a drink, going out for a movie, and like striking up different conversations with you. I feel like this person, they like to play out conversations with other people. I'm just spitting a lot on these cards. They like to play out conversations with people in their head a lot, and I feel like they're doing that with you here a lot late at night. They're also thinking about how things might happen for you to engage with each other sexually and more physically. So what type of event should happen, or how things should play out for you two to be together in a more physical setting, you know. So they're trying to figure that out as well, and they're trying to play out scenarios in their head in regards to that one as well. So let's get you like a few more cards from this deck. I'm really vibing with this one for this group here. We have celebrate life, make your life a celebration. Yeah, they want to celebrate life with you. I feel like late at night they're thinking that this relationship might have been too much, might have been too difficult, might have been like a lot of pressure put on the both of you. And what they want is they want to bring more clarity into this connection. They want to bring more love, more joy, more peacefulness into this connection. Like they want to not make it so hard. They want to not make it so difficult. They want there to be enjoyment and celebration of life between the two of you, and for both of you to just enjoy life with each other and have fun with each other. That's what they are aiming for here. They want to play with you. They want to engage in the celebration of life with you, you know. They want to have just fun with you without there being these, you know, strong, devilish or murky energies pulling you down, you know. They just want to be so peaceful with you and just enjoy you, and for you to just enjoy them without having these like thoughts, beliefs holding you back from what you really want, which is enjoyment of life with each other here. We have live in the moment, very similar to all of these. We have live in the moment. What are you looking for is within you, or is already with you. So yeah, they're trying to be more calm. They're trying to be more peaceful. They're trying to find their center and clarity and harmony in this connection. I'm picking up on a temperance energy here, a temperance card, which is about, you know, finding that balance, finding that harmony within, and finding that peacefulness within, and just knowing that this person is already with you. Even if they're just in your mind, in your imagination, you know, they are already with you. Just the quote from Albus Dumbledore is coming to mind from Harry Potter, you know, which is about, if it's happening in your mind, you know, this does not mean it's unreal, or something along those messages. Just because it's happening in your mind, just because you're imagining it, does not mean it is not a real thing happening. You know, you are manifesting that, and this person is realizing that. They're realizing to just trust their flow, trust their imagination, trust their desire, and flow with it. And they know that through doing that, they're going to manifest the life that they want with you. So that's what's coming on in their late night thoughts. They're trying to be very peaceful, very mindful. This person just has a very, very mindful personality. Like they do, of course, feel very sexually driven too. We have concealed power here, give birth to the wonder of revelation. But yeah, like they feel a lot of sexual desire towards you, but they are trying to play it cool. They're trying to, you know, almost like make room here for a little bit more peacefulness, for a little bit more clarity. You know, if you imagine these energies here to be sexual desires, they're still allowing them to be there, but they're sort of like making room, opening up space for clarity within their life world when they are thinking about you here as well. So yeah, they're trying to master their sexual power here is what I'm getting at, basically. Alrighty, so let's get you a few more tarot cards now. I'm thinking of going with the erotic fantasy tarot first and then going with the sexual tarot. So let's see. For group number 3, what are their person's late night thoughts here? Yeah, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so they might be really heartbroken about something, which is also why they might be trying to slow down more and focus on the more positive aspects. This might have been like a recent breakup or something very painful happening recently for this person in their day-to-day life. You know, something difficult has happened, maybe a breakup, maybe it was like a family member's illness or something like that, or maybe something else that really hurt them, and they're trying to heal themselves through that. So they are trying to find ways to just relax, find the right path, slow down a little bit, and to find that optimism back, to get that optimism back into their lives. Here is what I'm getting at. We did see the Tower moment here as well, so something really difficult has happened here recently for your person. We have the 9 of Pentacles, so they are trying to focus on the positive. They're trying to focus on abundance. They're trying to focus on finding the right path here with the eagle being present. They're trying to find that clarity, that mindfulness in their everyday living, and just to appreciate everything for what it is. I feel like this person, through maybe going through this difficult time, they have come to realize that they are they have not appreciated life as much before. So they are now almost like set on this task. I'm going to appreciate life. I'm going to celebrate life. I'm going to live in the moment more. I'm going to find the path and make a change in my life so that I can really get to what I want, so that I really manifest what I want here. Yes, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So they're thinking about manifesting something new in this lifetime. They're thinking of manifesting something in the physical. This might even be a relationship with you, I'm getting, for some of you, or to just manifest being with you more, or manifesting like an opportunity for you in the physical, which might just be like you two going out for drinks, for example, here with the Ace of Pentacles. But definitely some type of offer is on their mind. They are almost like, you know, going towards it, walking towards it, moving towards it here. I almost feel like your person is this iceberg underneath, like under the trees here, behind the trees. They're sort of rising up with this clarity behind the Ace of Pentacles, behind this opportunity, sort of trying to grasp it slowly but surely, you know, moving towards it. Okay, we also have here the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Magician, we have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles is reversed. This is making me feel like this person is letting go of old belief patterns that no longer serve them. I feel like through this painful occurrence, they have realized that they have to begin to live life differently. So they are letting go of old belief structures. They are holding off of limiting beliefs and similar things. You know, they're just really letting it go. They're learning to trust the universe more here with this card coming up. We have the Magician here in the middle of both of these cards. So definitely they're trying to manifest a new world for themselves, a better world, a better relationship with you here. They're trying to not focus so much on the lack, on not being good enough, for example, but they're trying to really see how wonderful they actually are and what they can give in relationships, and how they could be a good person towards you. And also they're trying to almost like fend off these energies that are almost like pulling them in different directions. I feel like they still are struggling a lot late at night with different energies, maybe with sexual energy here as well. Maybe with energy of feeling like they're not good enough sometimes with this 5 of Wands. You know, there are many different energies sort of tugging, pulling in different directions. But we do have here the Wizard, I wanted to say. We do have here the Magician in the middle, almost like balancing this out, tipping the scale so that it's right, so this person can find clarity and make a change here. So that's why they are basically they're moving towards wanting to have clarity and finding balance within so that they can move forward towards you. That's their path here. Their late night thoughts do focus a lot on you, on your moments, on being with you sexually, on being with you just physically as well, and connecting with you, having that intimacy and joyful connection, playful connection here as well. But they're definitely focusing on themselves here as well, because it does feel like, you know, they have been going through something difficult recently. Yes, with the High Priestess here, with the Emperor here on the bottom of the deck, we have Aries energy here. This person is thinking, we have Pisces energy here as well with the High Priestess. This person is connecting with you in the astral dimension. I feel like this person is very spiritually connected with you, or at least they feel like they do find your energy somewhere in the ether around them, somewhere in this celebration of life. They find your energy, they are able to reconnect with your energy, and that's something that they are reconnecting with late at night. I feel like with this High Priestess, it feels like they are starting to trust the divine feminine aspect of life more. They're learning to trust their intuition more, their gut feeling, and the energy of the night, the seductiveness of the night, you know, that energy that's almost like magnetic, pulling you in, that seductive energy of just going with the flow, going with your desires. It feels like this person is starting to, you know, loosen up and allow themselves to feel the path inside of this connection, is what's coming through with this card. And they're also trying to find control. Wow, we have the Empress here, so beautiful, right underneath the Emperor. Okay, so like we have a couple here, like this might be a sacred union, you guys. This might be a twin flame or just a strong soulmate connection that you two have here. So this is very, very beautiful. Like if you have been searching for like a sign or a message of this kind, this is your message, this is your sign. This is indeed a sacred union, you guys, however you want to call it, a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever. You two are here for each other. You two are kindred souls. You two are here to teach each other things. We have beautiful Taurus energy showing up, beautiful Venus energy with the Empress here. Like you two do appreciate each other a lot. Like you two feel each other a lot spiritually, sexually, on all levels. You two are able to feel each other. You two also might be mirroring each other very, very strongly, which might be creating some tension between you two as well. So just be mindful of that here, Spirit is saying. But definitely, you know, you find each other to be very, very sexy. Your person is definitely thinking about you a lot sexually late at night here as well. There is a lot of magnetic energy here. There is this feeling of this being my person. I want to have them. I want to be with them. I appreciate them. I love them. I love the whole of them. You know, there is this like maybe even an awareness that your person has, that you are a special person to them, that you mean something very, very special to them here. And so they definitely do want to, you know, be more playful with you and take it more easy. Like this person is here, they don't want to struggle anymore. Their energy is like, I don't want to make life difficult for myself anymore. I just want to feel good. I just want to enjoy life with this person here, and I just want to manifest this for us. Like I'm done struggling, I'm done trying to feel bad, is what their thought process basically is here. So let's see what else comes through for us. For group number 3, please, Spirit, what else is going on through this person's head or in their heart, in their genitals maybe, late at night for group number 3. What's going on here for group number 3, please, Spirit? What's going on here? We have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so they're wanting to move things forward. They're trying to, find the path and find actions on how to move things forward with you. They want to have fun with you. They want to hang out with you. Like this person, they're set on just hanging with you, being with you in a relaxed manner, but still in a very playful, celebratory way. So they want to, you know, give you good things. They want to play around with you. They want to kiss you. They want to cuddle you. They want to love you. They want to feed you things like grapefruits, whatever. You know, they want to just be with you and spend time with you. And they're trying to plan on making that happen here. So with the Eight of Wands, we have strong action energy coming through. So they are very, very active. They are trying to make a change here. So let's see what else. We have the Star card. So they're very hopeful on making this happen. With this card, I'm again picking up a very soulful connection between the two of you. You two might be having like very deep eye contacts with each other, like very strong eye contact moments with each other. Maybe in passing or just seeing each other passingly on the street or something else. You know, you just have this strong energetic magnetic connection with each other, which is in itself like a message that's letting you know that this is indeed a special and a sacred union that you two guys have. I feel like your person late at night, they are thinking, remembering those moments, remembering how you looked, how the energy felt when they looked into your eyes, when they felt into you, when they felt that deep spiritual soulful connection with you, when they saw you and when your eyes just locked. You know, there was a special moment there, and it feels like they're just playing that over and over again in their imagination, imagining that, feeling into that energy. It feels like that energy really fills them with a special kind of serenity, special kind of peace and love that they haven't felt in a really long time. Feels like it relaxes them. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel at peace. It makes them feel like settled in their whole being. And they're just trying to feel that over and over again, because it just makes them feel very, very good to feel into that energy that you two share. So let's see what else. Spirit, for group number 3, what else? What are their late night thoughts here? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. They're thinking about offering you something. They're definitely planning on something. The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, sorry, it's about, you know, physically making something and trying to make something work. So I feel like they are hard at work trying to plan on making this change or making you two come together in the physical. So yeah, that's what they are doing. Late at night, they're planning, they're remembering, they're reminiscing about your connection, about your moments together. Like they're thinking, fantasizing about how else they could spend time with you. Just very beautiful, very soulful here. They're reconnecting with your energy, very spiritual, very, very, very spiritually. You know, they might even be dreaming of you in the astral dimension. Here is what's coming through. So let's get you one more card, please, Spirit, for group number 3. What else? What else are the late night thoughts of their person here? What else is coming through here? We have the Nine of Swords. All right. So I feel like this person, they also have some like BDSM qualities, BDSM wishes or desires on their mind. They're definitely thinking about, you know, having a little bit of a more hardcore relationship with you, especially sexually. They are thinking about kissing you, maybe drawing a little bit of blood through your neck when they kiss you. You know, they really want to express how deeply and how strongly they feel towards you through physical activity. Here is what's coming through here. They are definitely thinking about this a lot. Yeah, like the sexual aspect of this connection is definitely giving them like those spirals that I was telling you about, like going one way over and over again, like I was yesterday. So that type of energy, that type of, you know, content is something that is creating a little bit of tension for them, because it's so strong, it's so magnetic, and it's just got such a strong, almost like gravitational pull for this person. So they find it very hard to step away from that here. So let's see what else. Spirit, please, for group number 3, what else wants to come through here? We have I surprise myself with you. So this person, they definitely surprise themselves with you a lot. We have sexual exploration. Yeah, they definitely want to explore you. They want to explore their own bodies with you. They want to explore your body. They want to see what brings you pleasure, which little erogenous zones do you have. You know, they want to get to know you. You are my comfort. Yeah, you definitely make them feel very, very good. Since they have been going through something difficult right now, you are the energy that has been pulling them forward. You are the joyful energy that has allowed them and helped them get through this in a more peaceful and serene manner. So this feels like they're very, very grateful to you, to your energy, to these interactions that you two have had, to those little beautiful eye contacts that you two have shared with each other here. This person is very grateful for you to have you in their life here. So let's see what else. We have poetic words. Yeah, they want to whisper sweet little nothings into your ear. They want to tell you how you make them feel. They also want to, you know, share poetry with you if they have been writing poetry about you, or if they have found poetry that explains your connection really well. Feels like this person is quite artistic, is quite poetic, and is quite deep feeling. We also have blockages here. Yeah, there are still some things that need to be released. They are very aware of that. They are aware that they are holding on to something still, and they feel like they still have to let go of this pain that has been going through in their life recently. So they have to move through that before they can be the right person for you, feels like. But still they also feel like they can allow you into their lives with while still having these blockages, you know, because they feel like they can release this, and having you with them, it's also just such a big comfort for them. It just makes them feel good. So it does feel like they're thinking that it would be so self-loving to just have you in their life and allow you to be here and just to hang with you, be with you, while also, you know, going through these blockages together. So yeah, they're thinking about really just allowing you more into their lives and sharing more of their vulnerability with you here as well. He lives turned on, they lived turned on here. So yeah, they're very, very sexually driven for you here. They have a lot of sexual desire, sexual fantasies that they want to enact with you. Okay, we have twin flame. Ooh, slowed to perfection. Okay, and sexual tension. We have a lot of sexual tension here. Maybe those eye contacts are also like a strong sexual tension events for you, but we have twin flame. So yeah, definitely a sacred union here, you guys. You know, we have had these beautiful energies, these beautiful cards here, a couple. So this is an ultimate confirmation for us here. And also this connection, it has been slowed to perfection. So Spirit wants you to know that if you have felt like this is going at a snail's pace, if this is just, you know, maddening how slow this is going, what is happening in this connection, Spirit wants you to know it has been slowed to perfection. You know, this is happening for you both. This connection, it's for your growth. It's for you to reconnect with yourselves more. It's for you to find your North Star again, to find your authentic self again. It's all happening for you, not to you. So remember that and come towards this connection from that mindset. Spirit wants you to do that because it's going to allow you to shift some things. So remember, it's happening for you, not to you. So why it is happening for you? Try to ask yourself that. So why are you allowing this into your life now, and what are you learning through this? How can you shift things if things are not what you want them to be? Remember, contrast is here to let you know what you really want. So if something unpleasant is happening, that's just here to let you know even more strongly what it is that you really do want and what it is that you don't want. So it's creating this polarity so that you can move towards what you do want. So go towards what you do want here. Spirit is saying you are the only one standing in your way here. So with that being said, let's get you one last card of guidance. Okay, now before we do that, I want to get you some Moonology cards just to get you some clarity on this connection, or if Spirit wants to share something about this connection, this is the place. So let's see what comes through here for group number 3. Please, Spirit, for group number 3, what's coming through here? What is guidance? What is the guidance here for group number 3? Wow, so we have nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. So Spirit here is saying nothing will come of this situation if you don't work on yourself, or if your person does not continue working on themselves here. If you continue sticking with things as they are, this is quite a harsh, strong reminder here. If you continue sticking with things as they are, nothing will come of this situation. Things will not move forward. Things are just going to stagnate and become difficult and painful for you. So this is a time for healing. We have here on the bottom of the deck, this is balsamic moon, a time for healing, a time to look within, a time to look at what is not allowing you to move forward in this situation, what you can do about it. If you don't do anything here, nothing will come of this situation. It's just going to be very, very painful and dark for both of you. So don't let your past hold you back here. Allow yourself to look at your past and realize why you are manifesting this. If you're manifesting anything unpleasant in this situation or something that you wouldn't want, look at that. Look at why this is happening for you. So what else, Spirit, please, for group number 3, what else? What type of message do you have for them here? We have it's time to take action. Yeah, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. You yourself know best what type of action you need to take. You just need to find that passion, that power, that courage within that's going to allow you to take that action. Channel the Aries within. We had strong Aries represented here with that Emperor card there as well. So channel that Aries within and allow yourself to take the next step. We have new moon in Libra here on the bottom of the deck. So a new romantic cycle is approaching. So do channel those messages, do channel that love and that power, that courage to take the step towards what you're wanting, towards what you deserve, towards what is going to bring you love in this life, and towards what you can do for yourself that's going to be a self-loving act. So remember, act from self-love. Here it's time to take action, but action that's going to be a self-loving action, not action that something else or someone else expects of you. No, this is having to be a self-loving act. A new romantic cycle begins. New romantic cycle begins in such a way that you allow yourself to give yourself the self-love that you deserve, and then take action from that. What would someone who loves themselves do? Ask yourself that question. What would someone who loves themselves do? Follow your life in regards to that question for, maybe a week. Maybe do that for a month. What would someone who loves themselves do in each specific action? And that's going to lead you to a whole different place here, Spirit is saying. So let's see what else. For group number 3, any type of guidance, any type of message, what do they need to hear? We have the Sun card showing up. Let's get you one more card. One more card for group number 3, please, Spirit. Okay, so we here have then Rose Without Thorns. All right, so these are very similar energies, very similar messages. With the Sun card, we have joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. This card is about channeling your inner child, channeling the joyful part, and basically mirroring your person here in the celebration of life that we have had before. And Rose Without Thorns, basically a similar energy to this one. You have a right to your joy here, peace and sweetness of life. So you have a right to your joy. You have a right to live your life joyfully, you guys. Okay, so again, a similar message to before. What would someone who loves themselves do? What would someone who loves themselves act towards? What joyfulness are you not allowing yourself to embody? What joyful nature are you not allowing yourself to be in? Why are you struggling so much and not taking life with the celebration that it deserves? If you have that celebration within, if you see everything as a celebration in your life. Like life becomes easier, life becomes playful, life becomes an enjoyment. And that's something that you need to channel. With both of these cards, a message is also to reconnect with your inner child more. What is your inner child needing? Maybe look for certain meditations on YouTube even that are going to allow you to reconnect with your inner child. I feel like this is going to be very, very beneficial for you guys, to allow you to find your North Star again, to allow you to know where you want to go, to allow you to find that path that is right for you again, and to stop struggling so much and just live life in celebration as it should be lived. Alrighty, so that's what I have for you today, my beautiful group number 3. Approach this beautifully from self-love. Remember, self-love is the guiding force here. Self-love is the road to enlightenment, and self-love is the road to finding that balance and that harmony within and that peace within. So that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for watching, for connecting with me, and for sharing your gorgeous energy with me today. It was such a pleasure to reconnect with you. I also want to thank all of our spirit guides, spiritual teams, and higher selves for allowing us to channel these messages for us today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for being pleasant and present, for being available for us today. Thank you also for group number 3. For being here, for connecting with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you feel like you want to share something with our beautiful community today. If you feel like you want to book a more personal approach, a personal video with me, all the information about that is in the description box below, and I also have some links in the comment section, in the pinned comment section, if you want to check that out. I have all my prices listed on my website as well if you want to check that out. Other than that, I'm just wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day. Celebrate your life with joy. Follow your joy, my beautiful group number 3. That's your message. Follow your self-love and your joy. And that is all. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and I'm hoping to connect with you soon in another one of my videos. Bye, loves. Mwah.